Hey guys, this is A-Bomb for No A and Team, your #1 source for awesome, bringing you a Topic Tuesday. Haven't had one the last couple of weeks. We've been busting out some Tell Me I'm Wrongs instead, and been a little bit, out of the loop, thanks to a couple of outside reasons, things that have nothing to do with the channel. But A Canuck, for example, his laptop just basically went to hell on him. His hard drive died, and he had to get it sent in for some warranty replacements. Blah 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 blah. Not fun, totally inconvenient, and has made video editing and posting basically not an impossibility, but a big inconvenience. So he's been unable to do that, and we've been busy with work. We've also been, actually I shouldn't say nothing to do with channel stuff. We've been working on some stuff for the Black Ops 2 release, some graphic assets and thumbnails and things like that. So hope you guys are looking forward to it. We're definitely looking out to posting content about the game as soon as it's available. And we've also been doing a few other things. You'll notice there's a new team logo. Very proud of it, I must say. And so yeah, rest assured we haven't been resting on our laurels, and we're still trying to keep this thing rolling. Sometimes though, the posting has been difficult to accomplish at times, so we do apologize for that. I didn't really have anything planned for this week, but today just kind of realized how long it's been since I put out a commentary, and I've been missing it. There hasn't, I haven't had a whole lot of time to relax these past couple of weeks, and this is something I do to relax. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make this happen tonight. So I've been we haven't really talked too much about pop culture on the channel, and there's not many particular reasons for that. Tell Me I'm Wrong, I shouldn't say that. Tell Me I'm Wrong definitely brings up some pop culture, but we haven't really got into like movies, TV shows, music, that kind of thing. And a very recent addiction for me, and a rapidly increasing addiction, is The Walking Dead. It is a fantastic show put out by AMC, a cable network in the States. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, are familiar with it. It is the best show I've seen in the last couple of years now. I've never been a big TV guy over the years. Typically, I don't have time for it, but every once in a while, I'll get into a show, I'll get super into it, I'll get super hooked, and this is definitely one of them. I lucked out. People had recommended to me a few times in the past. I didn't have time for it then, but noticed that it was on Netflix. And I don't know if it's on the US-based Netflix. I know that the library in the US is a lot bigger than the Canadian one, but I also know that it changes from time to time. So if you guys haven't seen the show, don't have Netflix, or if it's not on Netflix and you do have it, definitely try to find a way to get hooked up, with some DVDs or download it or whatever. Give yourself a chance to watch it because it's outstanding. And I was thinking, what is it that draws me and so many other people into it? The zombie thing's been done before. I've definitely enjoyed them in the past. So, for me personally, there's a history there. But usually I've watched the comedic ones, say Zombieland. Very tongue-in-cheek. More for comedic value than anything else. But I can say that probably my favorite zombie film of all time is 28 Days Later. It's an oldie but a goodie. If you guys have never seen it, I can't believe I just said that, oldie but a goodie. Wow, apparently that describes me very well. If you guys have not seen 28 Days Later, it is a classic zombie film, and does a really to me it's one of the it's a very simple. It was a low budget movie, but they did a great job at building that tension and giving it a believable vibe, which can be tough to do when it comes to zombie movies. So again, getting back to what is it that appeals to us? What is it about an apocalypse? Albeit a zombie apocalypse, which is kind of like the most badass kind of apocalypse there is. What is it about it that we get so enthralled and we're so consumed and fascinated by? And I think it has to do with the way the show is produced, directed, written, in a way that really makes us meet the what ifs head on. They don't really pull too many punches when it comes to human nature on the show. I don't think there's too many of us that sit around thinking like, oh, if the Earth went to hell in a handbasket in a major apocalyptic event, what would I do? How would I react? How would I get through this? And it's also, part of it's different too, it's not like an apocalypse, say like some other disaster movies where, there's massive floods or earthquakes, or, like say like the 2012 movie where like the world is literally heaving. It's different because the world has been broken in a very, very violent way. And I think by and large, you know, most parts of the world, you know, we humans live a fairly peaceful existence. You know, there's definitely pockets of horrible, unspeakable violence within it. But you know, for the most part, we generally coexist. You know, maybe not in harmony, but you know, from a violent standpoint, in relative peace. But this idea that that society can literally come apart at the seams, just the pillars that hold up the way, our way of life just evaporate, and there's nothing left to separate us from from our baser instincts, from just this need to survive. That idea would definitely challenge anyone and everyone, and the way you'd react to it would be different. And I think the reason The Walking Dead works so well is that it points out those differences. In a very small group. No spoilers, blah 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 blah. But the setting, the way the show starts out, the main character, he's in a coma, wakes up, the world has literally gone to hell, and he has to come to grips with where he is, what's happened. Through little tidbits, he finds out what's going on, and makes his, eventually, again, sorry, spoiler alert, but he's reunited with his family. And then we follow this ragtag group of survivors, throughout the oncoming episodes, and their various attempts to gain security, gain safety and whatnot from just the mess that they find themselves in. And people do it differently. Each of the characters kind of has their own bent, their own set of morale, their own moral compass, so to speak. What they're willing to do in order to survive. And I really like the way it's contrasting. They've got some characters that are willing to do anything and everything, from my perspective and most people's perspective, in a very negative way, but the methods are in some ways very effective. And then you've got contrasting characters that they're not willing to give up their humanity, to give up what makes them who they are in order to live. That they don't find that life worth living. And I think that's what the show does so well. The direction and the acting and the producing, and obviously the writing. It does a great job of challenging our ideas of what's okay and what's not okay. And I think that's what really sucks everyone in. I'm very stoked. I just watched the premiere for this season, and it looks like it's going to be better than ever. So again, if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. I'm sorry that this video has absolutely nothing to do with the gameplay. This is just simply a platform for us to talk about things. And if you guys have seen the show, comment. I want to know what you guys think about it. If you've seen it and you hated it, I'd be really truly interested to know why why you were turned off on it. And if you guys are into it, what is it that you dig? Is it the fantastic variety of zombie kills? There's been a few good ones, that's for sure. Or is it something a little more complex? Are you guys really getting into the characters and how they're behaving? That's definitely where I'm at. Alright guys, we'll catch you soon. We got some more videos coming up. I think I'm gonna try to get out a Death of the MOAB video here in the next week, so if you don't catch anything else, you should check that one out. Alright, have a good one. Hey guys, thank you once again for checking out the video. Here's a couple that you may have missed in the past. On the left, we've got Black Friday episode 8 on sniping. On the right, episode 9, where we talk about prestige and how the new system works. And finally, our most recent Tell Me I'm Wrong episode right there in the middle. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And thanks again. We will see you guys very soon. Have yourself a great day, a great week, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.